Like, who would be the generational talent of our...
Se inscreva no canal, deixe seu like e comenta o que você achou.
Generation, it would be simple.
Pick your poison.
But also Zywoo, but also Nico. Like, they all have to be, right? So...
Fast lane flank is what Complexity want to roll with. Donk, he gets his one. Shiro, in the open, dies out to Elige. Now, the fact that Elige has to take on the responsibility of just outshining Donk, he knows it, he feels it, but he said it in the pregame with James. He likes the pressure. I think the pressure also falls on his teammates, though. Elige is a game-changing player, round-winning on his own at times. But down he goes towards middle. Donk reopening this donut control. Halzerk on the retake with Floppy right in front of him. And there's going to be this late wrap around from Zontix back through spawn.
They're not on it.
It's a fake tap, but the bomb's not planted for Zontix, so it has to be Donk to stop this.
Time for him to run in, though.
Defuse is coming all the way down.
Oh my god, he's going to get...
They turn and they get this. JT sticking that defuse for 10 seconds as the three-person CT push works out for Complexity.
I guess if he turns, he's fine, but Zontix definitely had at least one moment to take that shot if he kept swinging out. So, 2 kills in the round for Donk on this pistol, but that's it. I'm more frustrated with the whole team around him, I guess, honestly.
I think they're as frustrated.
Yeah, inconsistency.
But do something about it. They lose JT on the front cave peak. Floppy hears this whole pack coming, and he'll hold one off. It's Donk and Shiro to respond back. Inside of cave, Elige will find his wall bang, and those are those little moments that Elige shines. He always has a solution to a problem. Donk on the chase, though, feeling hunted as Elige starts to run down, goes for another wallbang. This one's off the mark. And Donk, he's going to catch him blindsided. Yeah, sorry, Elige, you're not getting away with that. A second magazine, and no helping hands from Grim yet. Hadn't even exited the door.
Yeah, looking for maybe a push down. As they try to get space since it's planted.
They thought maybe the ramp would get pushed, but it was already Donk on the flank. He's trying to elicit the reaction, sees both.
Oh my god.
And, I mean, Donk's 4 HP. Grim, he's only sitting on 8.
Oh, he's not.
Oh, he gets it. Grim goes back in, no kit. Oh, God, it's going to be a close one, isn't it?
He's still good, isn't he? This is going to go down to the wire.
Down to the skin.
Grim, he's holding it.
Fresh.
Last second, he's got it. Oh my
like
gosh.
That. Talk about getting close.
We watched it turn green.
Less than 10 HP on both players. They're coming back into this city with vengeance, with a great chance as well. Chopper gonna go honing in on JT, but he let his guard down at the last second. Zontix removing the support, and JT good to get a double kill there. Unfortunate for Complexity, Floppy finds nothing, and even worse, that Halzerk's scout just gets damage and no kill.
Donk is still fishing, man. He 6-2, and he went out and got those kills. Now they have visuals, I think, on both players, right? Yeah, so they definitely did see him both. Elige's low holding back lanes, and Donk taking another swing out. So only hear one set of footsteps. Donk, I think he's going to try to go in again on a timing. There it is. Of course, he's going to find it. Both frags in the end, and a first round for Spirit. It felt like a foregone conclusion that they were going to get one eventually. Those rounds were close. And that was a great spray in the end. But it's also him collecting kills in the middle of the round, too. I think it was 4 kills in total. The one who donks.
Yeah, that peak at that time.
I think it's definitely been twofold with Chopper. He's gotten better. He's got a better team with it. It's been a nice...
Yeah, he's earned it all. Step by step, right? Yeah. Step by step, he gets better.
But they did find him. They did find Chopper in the smoke.
They also made a mistake throwing 2 smokes top red at the start of the round, so T's come in with 1 less smoke. That smoke could have blocked off Donut. That smoke could have guaranteed plant.
Yeah, did they offhand that 2 elbow smokes?
I don't know. I just knew they threw 2 to red room.
Oh, I see.
Like they layered them. Feels like yesterday we had a lot of moments where Na'Vi were kind of missing, we were speaking to Chad about this, missing their Molotov deep into elbow, and Donk was allowed to just sit behind it and watch for the bottom mid push that Elige just went for.
Yeah, well, Nafly said that pros don't miss utilities, so...
Well, they didn't miss, but they did put the same smoke two smokes in the same place.
True.
Does that count? You know, it's not really a miss. It's
Yeah,
just
that's
a
true.
mistake.
Damn, Naft. He's always winning in the end. The second one was cleaner. The first one they had to come back from. So now we get a nice even footing here.
Here it is, Elish versus Donk. Oh, Donk goes through, kind of gets lost in that second smoke, and Elish will hold him back. But again, it's going to be more than Elish because the rest of Spirit are sharp, and the rest of Complexity have given up space. Ahead of the smoke grenade, Chopper gets JT bested by it. In a round where Donk goes down first, Team Spirit still claw back thus far. Halzerk stuck in the site, ready for Chopper. Nicely done from Chopper. 2 kills to reopen the round and give Team Spirit an easy B site.
That angle is not really
A thing.
Yeah, it's not really a thing. Well, especially when it's smoked on the opposite side, so you don't have to worry about behind them. What was it? Sydney presence? I can't remember what it was. Just a tiny one tournament, might have been Sydney, and then it wasn't great, and then took a siesta, and it was like, okay, well, oppers are all sort of like...
Ruh-roh, here we go. Just behind sight box, utility landing all around him. Teammates trying to scramble over. He's getting burned out, has to cower behind box. Donk's gonna go in between all of the smokes, and in doing so, catches Elish. Inside of the smoke still is Grim, low health, down to a quarter after that Molotov and the AK spam, so he's gonna try to do the same thing right back to Donk. But he's got a player right beneath him. There's a player still right behind him in Zontix.
Oh my.
Glock Halzerk and somehow get that second kill. That is unbelievable.
Glock kills, man. Okay.
That's a sour moment for Team Complexity.
Yeah, that's disgusting. I knew he would get one. He definitely deserved it when he was in that spot. But we gotta talk about the way Donk plays this game. It's different. Like, they did the exact, they knew it was coming. They knew the pathing was gonna come in that general direction, but the way the way Donk plays this game, he just does everything earlier because he's so confident right now. He's never been beaten, right? He's like, he just has no fear meter, excuse me. He has no fear meter at all. Like, he is not that easy to replicate.
Magic's getting through cave. Halzerk's just the P2000 here, so a bit of damage in. But it all gets mince-meated. Damn, he's up to 14 now. You gave him space in that last round. You let him know that he is superior. You know, that's, you say like he doesn't make dumb mistakes. He doesn't make bad moves. I feel like right after he makes a good move, a real round-winning moment,
Yeah.
he'll just lay it on thicker in the follow-up.
Donk has players like that to learn from who played like him, who are maybe on the same or similar path.
And also in this organization with these teammates around him, there's no call to action for Donk to become an IGL, to have to change play style. I think the formula of Team Spirit is actually perfect to allow for him to keep doing this.
Oh my god.
Jumping up is dangerous though, but Halzerk missed shot. Bit too characteristic of Halzerk in 2024. Then we've got Floppy holding the back line, but a quick trade frag out from Shiro, 2v2. JT waiting for the challenge as the molly burns out. But honestly, these Ts don't have to move unless they're concerned about the possibility of a flank, but feels like they're honed in. That molly will certainly help.
Yeah, I can just sit default now, not worried about anything. Oh, no shot goes in.
Luckily, Magix picks up the slack, and now they've got JT zoned. Shiro won't miss the second. He got lucky that he missed the first.
Yeah, that can happen even to the best of players right now for sure, but you're right. You're not going to catch Shiro slipping twice.
It's another instance where Elish kicks it off 5v4, but can't escape. Donk on the chase, Shiro on the trade.
The way Donk... Oh, hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Everybody needs those. That's what Stiko said.
That's a good attitude.
Yeah.
Then Donk comes back and snaps you back to reality. Double kill like it's nothing.
I need my abacus to start counting these kills.
18 and 6, dude.
Donk is on a steamer. There is one man here, Halzerk, with an op, and this might be the final challenge of the half for Donk, as they are spread on the map perfectly. It will shove out some more weird rotations from the CT side, and Donk Well, let's see if he can make one more nightmare happen. He does. Another Opera goes down.
Of course, Donk is going to alley-oop you all the way to the 9-3 lead. The kid's 19-6. Complexity, best of luck.
They screwed over Complexity's economy. They never stopped going, so it really worked. The game plan was perfect. And Donk was in perfect form as well. I won't say rare form because he's always getting 20 kills a half.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing how consistent he is at this. Turns it around, 2 taps just like that in all the chaos in the middle of the exec. He still manages to find his impact, and it always feels so cool, so calm.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, he's kind of like, weirdly enough, he's sort of like Forrest, at least in terms of his aim style, where it's actually quite relaxed for how fast he plays.
Yeah.
And his decision making is so calm in very chaotic situations. So
there's like 6 guns blaring all around him, and yet there is just this calmness in his target selection. Picks the right fight at the right time as all those duels were going down.
Yep.
And it gets cleaned up, so no entry to the B site allowed for Complexity. Double digits to Spirit real quick.
Yeah. Because I feel like he's got a very stable sort of growth.
Yeah.
It's just kind of scary how
he's not the flavor
high
of the
the
month.
output is.
He's been doing it 4 months. And that flash from Complexity is not going to deter anything at all. Team Spirit leaning back. Bomb hits the ground. No entry, no chance, dude. That flashbang, they were hoping would catch somebody at the base of ramp, but it's a leaned back defense from Spirit. And it's cool, of course, in that interview with Donk yesterday, he says, it's very, very important for me to be playing with Shiro, because when Shiro had his highest rating on the year from HLTV, his one to look out for was Donk. Shiro recognized the talent, and that talent is very much here. Elige gets killed out towards bottom mid. Halzerk again just with the camp trying to get into this ramp, but it seems closed. No matter where they go, he'll try his damnedest to get back with a double frag, but CT's comfortable to give him this space because the inevitable flank comes through. Donk goes hunting, and he does it so loud that Halzerk's actually able to post a 3rd frag, but then jumping into the bomb site on the reloads where Zontix put this one over the line. We're talking 9 map points.
Just one flaw. He's got big ass feet.
Yeah, that's fair. Big feet, big hands, and he stomps everywhere.
Yeah, just and they just go donk, 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 donk every time he takes a step.
Yeah, he really doesn't. He really doesn't like have caution in some of his rounds, right?
No.
And, like,
he doesn't believe he can die. But James did a video on him recently, actually. Jamestown YouTube. Shout out to Jamestown YouTube. And he said something Zywoo and Donk have in common. They don't play DM at all.
Okay.
They just play tons and tons of matches.
Here we go.
Okay, wait, actually.
Chance for Complexity.
This is to survive the map.
Yes, sir. But Shiro's here. Tries to pre-fire the peak. It's not from that side that the attack comes in. And we've got man advantage for Cole to try and keep the game going. But Chopper's in between them all. Ooh, floppy turns.
Oh my God.
Beautiful.
And he knows it could be a flank, yeah.
Yep. So he smokes off Elige, and we're going to have to get the clutch out of Elige, or we're going map 2 as fast as can be. Elige stuck on the smoke. There's Zontix with the kit on the defuse. Chopper, what a wonderful 3K to close out map 1. Just like that. We thought maybe Complexity could humble them. Could Elige go tit for tat, seeing as he watches every single Donk demo? But Complexity clearly not cut from the same cloth, and Donk will show no signs of stopping on the highway to the Spodek. It's an easy map 1 win to kick off the best of 3.